All right. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Makakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth. And in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashem Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Shah. All right, and what I want to get into today, is a lesson going into the elect. All right, the hopeful elect will be fully persuaded. You know, the hopeful will be fully persuaded because it's built. All right, the elect, all right, that we speak about. The scriptures speak about the elect being predestined. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Let's open with that. Showing you that this thing is bigger than us. This is a gift. All right, from the Most High. All right, to be a part. The hopeful elect to have a chance to be a part of the elect is a gift. All right, from Yahweh Bashim Al Shah. Nothing that deserve. All right, because we serve, a righteous, just, love and power. And we know on the flip side, he's full of wrath, all right, and vengeance and mercy. Okay, but the elect will fall into the love of Yahweh by Shemal Shai. Okay, will fall into his mercy, and come into his goodness. Okay, so when you read the book of Ephesians, chapter 1, 3, it says, Blessed be the Lord. All right, it's like blessed be the power and Father of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, who have blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places. All right, in Hamashiach. You see, we got spiritual blessings, all right, from on high. Faith is a gift from the spiritual realm. This is why it can't be taken. Esau doesn't have authority over who the Lord gives faith to. Okay, he doesn't have authority who the Lord gives understanding to, and we have these blessings from on high. The Lord sent these blessings down, okay, for the elect. The patience, the trust, the endurance, all those intangible things that we can't get from this world is sent. Okay, so we have these spiritual blessings in heavenly places, man. Okay, in Yahweh Shai. Verse 4, it says, according as he have chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love, man. And that's one of the things as the hopeful let come back to this truth, man, as we grow and mature in the faith, we really understand what it means to love one another. Okay, because we come up in such a toxic society of Babylon, okay, and then in Babylon you have the subculture of nigger culture, okay, black culture, which is extremely toxic, okay, poisonous, very hyper individualistic, okay, very shisty, you know. So as we coming back to the faith, and those that are like minded, those proven, men, even you few sisters that are proven and are like minded, okay, we begin to really understand what it means to love one another. Okay? And that's pleasing to Yahweh by Shemal Shai. And love comes in, not only in charity, okay, but rebuke, correction, but it's all rooted in true love. Okay? To see the best and Lord willing, fellow brother, okay, your fellow believer, okay, because correction and rebuke is for the sake that your fellow brother or fellow believer, okay, gets it right, okay, at the end of the day to receive this mercy, man, and this salvation promise in these times of destruction, okay. We're going back to the point, verse 5, it says, having predestined us unto the adoption or the bringing back, all right, of children by Yahushua Mashiach to himself according to the good pleasure of his will. Okay? So the Lord predestinated an elect based on the good pleasure because it pleased him to choose an elect. This was pleasing unto him. Okay? You see? There's nothing he did. Like the Lord created certain spirits from the beginning to be the elect. And those elect spirits will what? Be gathered by this word. And they will what? They will be fully persuaded in this. There's nothing if we're of the elect, we can't be told nothing, all right, when it comes to this faith and what we believe. Okay, no one can deter us in any other way. Because we was born, all right, to believe. We was born to wake up, all right, and be fully persuaded and be tapped in. Okay, the spirit of the elect is different from everyone else in the earth, man. Okay, even amongst Israel, the spirit of the elect of Israel is different. Okay, and they will have an unwavering faith, an unmovable faith coming into these times, man, because that's what it's going to take to endure the hour of temptation, man, to be fully persuaded in what we believe, man. Okay, that's why we constantly growing in understanding what we believe, constantly going to the edification, constantly going into character development, constantly going into the prophecy, understanding what's to come, where we at. Okay, tapping back into who we are. Okay, so going from there, because even when you had that time during the time of Caleb, all right, and Joshua, all right, Numbers 14, because what you had, was those spies, were sent out. Okay, you had Israelite spies sent out to spy out, the land. All right, you had 12 spies, and you had 10, Jakes come back with a faithless report. You know, they was intimidated by the people that was in the land. Okay, because they was bigger in stature. They was established, had the militaries, but they didn't consider the greatness that the Lord has been showing this whole time, from the time of plague in Egypt, okay, raising up Moses and Aaron, plaguing Egypt, destroying Egypt, delivering us, all right, preserving us in the wilderness. Okay, Jake didn't consider the goodness of Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, that great power that was aiding us, okay, and Jake went and seen, okay, the stature of them Hamites and immediately got intimidated. But Caleb, okay, had a different report. His report was full of faith. Like, nah, we good. Caleb didn't even mention the stature of the men that was in the land. All right, Caleb went to talking about the goodness of the land, how fruitful it was, how fertile it was, the pleasantries of the land. Because in his mind, if the Lord say this is our land, it's ours. Ain't nothing to talk about. Caleb didn't give a damn who was on it. Okay, and that's the mindset that the elect will have. Okay, just now Esau is in power. He got all this AI and nukes, and he got all this influence and money. That don't matter. This nigga finna fall. You see, we don't care what this nigga got going on and how, all right, well established it seems that this man is in his empire. No, the scriptures say he's gonna fall. This nigga out of here, man. Okay, we don't have to have a military, a standing military. Okay, we don't have to match him dollar for dollar in resources. Okay, in wealth. No, the scriptures say this man gonna fall. Nothing to talk about, man. Okay, and that's the mindset of the elect. So you go here to Deuteronomy 14. All right, so the Lord is cursing Jake out for being faithless, but then he's gonna commend, okay, Caleb for having faith, for being in the right spirit, being in the right mindset, man. Okay, this is the book of Numbers 14 and 20. It says, "And the Lord said, I have pardoned according to thy word. But as truly as I live, all the earth shall be filled with the glory of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Al Shai." That's going to happen, man. You see, you have to understand, finna get his glory in the earth. The Lord is finna see, the world is finna see the Lord's glory. First by destruction. Okay? He's going to introduce himself as Allah Shaja, God Almighty, terrible demon like power. Okay? Well, he's going to get his glory as Yahweh he is. Yahweh Shai is going to get his glory as the Savior, the King of Kings. Okay, that's gonna happen. All this shit Esau talking about, and we follow this guy, we report, but that's gonna fail. Okay, we follow Esau, we're following the build up to his failure, man. Okay, and this man, he's gonna be able to do particular things here and there, but these things are not gonna stand. Okay, the Lord, hey, he's finna let righteousness flourish in the earth forever, man. We have to really consider: do we believe that? Especially coming down the stretch. Okay, going back into it, verse 22, it says, "Because all those men which have seen my glory and my miracles which I did in Egypt and in the wilderness, and have tempted me now these 10 times, and have not hearkened to my voice." So you had those Jake with that faithless report. And the Lord, like, y'all seen what I've been doing. Y'all firsthand witnesses of my power. Okay? When y'all see a few tall niggas and curl up. And the Lord was angry, man. One thing about it, the Lord, he gets pissed when we as Israelites don't believe, man. That's one of the pet peeves of Yahweh Shema Shai is a faithless Israelite, man, that don't believe. Okay? God, as a man, that's why the Lord always compares his relationship with Israel, as of a husband and wife, because if you have a woman that didn't believe and that believe in you, especially if you know shown a track record, of consistency and reliability, you know, you done shown this. She still had this doubtful mindset, okay, this spirit of unbelief and you know, double thinking everything you say or do, okay. As a man, it make you don't want to do shit else. Well, that's how the Lord operate, man. That spirit of doubt and unbelief, the Lord not dealing with that, man. Matter of fact, let's get that in. It says that when we come back to this account. Let's get that in. I believe it's Sirach, second chapter. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 2, and verse I think I read into it. Sirach 2:10. It said, "Look at the generation of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?" And see, that's the gift of faith. As we read these accounts, of our forefathers, even some of our foremothers that, showed faith, that was unmovable in, hard times, when they was in the jail, when they could have took the easy way out, what they held, they stood on righteousness, man, and was delivered and was vindicated. Okay? And as we read these things with faith, it constantly pours into our spirit, all right, on how we should be, how we should be prepared to react, okay, when we get in these jams, man, and that's to fully trust Yahweh by Shema Shai. Okay, verse 11. "For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering and very pitiful, and forgiving sins and saveth in time of affliction." Okay, in a time of affliction. So it's a necessity that we be in these sticky situations in the times to come. Okay, that it look grim. Okay, that it look like all hope is lost. We're gonna be in situations, man, to where we're not gonna be able to rationalize a way out of it. Okay, we just gonna have to believe. We just gonna have to say, hey, be still and know that He is. Okay, we're coming into those times. You see, so affliction is necessary for the Lord to showcase His power. That's why He set up this scenario for you know Pharaoh, all right, to go after the children of Israel after he released them. Okay, and the children of Israel, okay, were stuck between, all right, that water and the army. Okay, so here it is. You have, this whole nation of men, women, and children, okay, being pursued by a fierce army, okay, with a body of water in front of them. So it looked like on the surface, either you can drown or face the sword, okay? But what the Lord did, what? He worked a miracle, man, okay? And we're going to see that, more and more. It's going to start off on small scales. Well, you see that now. We got testimony. We all, I can guarantee it. All right, you brothers, all right, and you few sisters, man, okay? You have testimonies of being in similar situations, not to that degree, not to that level yet, okay? But being in those jams, man, to where there was no rational way out of, and the Lord, okay, opened the door, all right, and the Lord opened up a trap for you to get out of there, man. Okay, well, Jacob's trouble is going to be those scenarios magnified all the way into the time where the nukes are shot off and we're ground zero, and the only thing we can do is believe. All right, that the deliverance is on the way. Okay, so you read on Sirach 2 and 12, it says, woe be to the fearful hearts and the faint hands and the sinner that goes two ways. Yeah, plan B, Israelites, man. See, because you have Jake that be in the truth, man, but have stipulations. And if the Lord don't come back by this time, okay, you got Jake that have a mindset that, if this truth, don't work out, they already have a plan B. You go, somebody that's going two ways. They agree with some things in the truth, but they still have faith for things of this world. They're still rooted in this society. Okay, they still have confidence, in this society to a degree. That's someone that goes two ways, man. Nah, man, we all in with this, man. Ain't no plan B. Okay, ain't no what else, man. This the play, and we start making moves in our day to day, making adjustments in our life based on this being the play. Okay, we all chips are in the middle of the table on your house shot, man. We don't have, you know, 20 on your house shot, 15 on the world. No, all chips are in with your house shot, man. Okay, ain't no going two ways. Ain't no hedging our bet. Okay, verse 13 said, "Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended." If you don't believe he can do it, the Lord not gonna defend us, man. If we don't believe he can do it, we will not be defended, man. And we don't believe that he's able, we will not be defended. Okay? Because the Lord pet peeve is unbelief, man. That's one of the things that he hates the most is unbelief, man. And if we don't believe, he's not even he's not gonna show up. You know, he don't even want to be around that energy of unbelief, man. That's why we should be around those that are like-minded, man. We shouldn't be entangled in this world so much, man. We should be around, those that are like-minded, okay? Those that believe, because it creates an atmosphere. That spirit of belief creates a certain atmosphere, man. Okay, that's why when Howard Shah raised up that young damsel, you had them jakes that was laughing like, it was a joke. He kicked them niggas out the room, man, and only had the few that truly believed. Then he did the miracle, man, because he had the atmosphere right. Okay, so that spirit of unbelief, you know, the spirit of unbelief is not going to see miracles, man. Not going to be protected. Ultimately, not going to be delivered, man. You know, that's why the elect will have a mindset of being fully persuaded. It's a different spirit amongst the elect. This back in Numbers 14 and 23. It says, "Surely they shall not see the land which I swear unto their fathers, neither shall any of them that provoke me see it. You know, and unbelief provokes Yahweh Shema Shai to anger. You see, he feels some type of way about that. You know, he gonna show it. And there's a lot of Israelites that's not gonna see, okay, their deliverance. They're not gonna make it to being delivered on those chariots and having and partaking in that crowning ceremony, the marriage supper of the Lamb, and coming back in the earth, okay, and ruling with Yahweh, you know, from the beginning, okay, because this is the new beginning. This is the real Genesis, all right, part two. Esau trying to do it, you know, digitally, okay, but no, Yahweh Shai is going to set it up in righteousness, man, okay, the new, all right, in the beginning, which is the rulership of Israel, all right, with Yahweh Shai sitting on the throne of David, okay, but hey, it's going to take belief to be a part of that, man. I don't want to be one of those Israelites that have to be told about the thing that happened, you know, how we got to the kingdom. No, I want to be there. I want to have first person accounts, you know. I want to have stories to tell forever about this transition that we're going through, man. Okay? But it's going to take faith to get there, you see? So this the point, verse 14 said, but my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit within him and have followed me fully, him will I bring into the land whereinto he went, and his seed shall possess it. Okay? So Caleb had another spirit and he followed the Lord fully. It wasn't partial. It wasn't nothing you can tell Caleb. Okay? You can convince Caleb that the Lord wasn't with them when it came to getting the land. Okay? Caleb, gonna say Caleb didn't care about who was there, what army was there. Okay, what they looked like, what they had. He wasn't even looking at that. He was looking at the land. He didn't even see them niggas because he had faith. You see, he was fully locked in. You know, and that's the mindset that the elect will have in these times, being fully locked in to what's written, man, to this belief. Okay, let's see, does this word fully give us something? Um, all right, so you go in the Hebrew, the word is malah, which is fully. Okay, it says fullness, abundance. Okay, um, to be satisfied, to be accomplished. All right, to confirm. Okay, to confirm. All right, and Caleb's mind, you know, it was confirmed. His faith was confirmed. You know, he was fixed, as it says here. You see, he was satisfied with Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Okay, he didn't need nothing else to convince him. He was satisfied with the goodness because what they've seen thus far the Lord do, he was satisfied with it. You know, and when you have faith, you see, you can go through things and it makes us. We can go through things and it makes us unmovable, man. You know, don't have faith, man. You can go through as much as you want, all right, and you still have that wavering spirit. Okay, so that's why you get this in the book of Psalms, chapter this Psalms 112. Okay, and I started at 4. Psalms 112 and 4 says, this in the NLT says, light shines in the darkness for the godly. They are generous, compassionate, and righteous. Good comes to those, all right. I started in the KJV now, verse 5. Good man show his favor and lendeth. he will guide his affairs with discretion. Yeah, because the favor that we show now, you you know, as you can, there can be a thing, of course, money, all right, a charity, but the thing that we are friendly with now, all right, is this truth, man. This is what we're constantly lending out and being charitable with, pushing this word, giving understanding, man. Okay, it says a good man, all right, show it favor, all right, and lend it, and this is the favor because we've been with this understanding, and we pass that blessing on to the congregation, the church, the believers, man. You know, and it said that he would show favor generously. Okay, and it says he will guide his affairs uh, with discretion. Okay, being about the Father's business, man. Okay, not trying to link with this platform and that platform. No, being sincerely about all right the edification of the church, man. Because this is the true wealth. Okay, edification is wealth, man. Okay, because what it's leading to is us being built up to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, leading us up to be delivered, man, to where we're going to get everything, man. So edification is a form of wealth. This wisdom, this understanding, faith, these things are going to be the things that's going to matter when this money system falls. Okay, when the fashion of this world pass away, okay, it's going to be the tangible things that we've grown in through this grace period. Those are going to be the wealth in their time. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the ability of their time. Okay, that's what's going to make a man more precious than fine gold, even the gold of Ophir. Okay, is having understanding in this, man, being rooted in this, being wealthy in this, man. Okay, verse 6 it says, surely he shall not be moved forever. The righteous shall be um, lasting remembrance. And this is the point. It says, he shall not be afraid of evil tidings. His heart is fixed. You see, his heart is fixed, trusting in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. So these people, we're going to see people bug out, lose it about the evil times that's to come. Everything that they trust in and they built in, and their expectation of this world is going to be shattered. Okay? But as they are in sorrow, the scriptures say we're going to be rejoicing because our heart is fixed in Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. We know this is the righteous judgment going forth. People are going to look at this as a bad thing. How did this happen? How could this happen to us? No, this is righteous judgment going forth. Okay? And it's ushering in a righteous kingdom right after, man. The judgment, righteous judgment go before the righteous kingdom. Okay? You see, so verse 8 it says, his heart is established, he shall not be afraid until he see desires upon his enemies, until we see the desire upon our enemies, man. Being in that chariot, looking down in that lake of fire. You know, then we're gonna be satisfied with the judgment. Okay, that's gonna be fulfilling to us, man. Seeing the judgment that's gonna take place, man. Okay, Esau will never have power on the earth again, man. Everything that he's wickedness, this anti-Messiah society that he's built up. Okay, Rome 2.0. When this is taken down, this is going to be a glorious thing for us. That's going to be very satisfying to us, man. Because our minds are beginning to be in sync with the minds of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, the way that they think. This is how we begin to think now. And it started through the seed of faith, being planted. Okay? Um, let's go here. So we'll go here. You know, it's the book of Hebrews 11 and 6. All right, it said, but without faith, it's impossible Okay, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. You know, and we have to have a faith in a reward that's to come. You know, as we even man, there's a reward for this, man. We're not doing this for nothing, man. We serve a just power. Okay, Scripture say he's not, unrighteous to forget our work and labors of love, man. And we believe that he is. Okay, because Esau's finna throw he finna sell major wolf tickets, like he has this thing figured out, and that he's the Most High, and that without him, we won't be able to exist. Okay, but nah, man, we believe beyond. Okay, these wolf tickets easy to sell, because the elect will be fully persuaded. All right, and then and the elect was born to be fully persuaded by this word, man. Okay, the scriptures go into it, and we'll get these two. And Peter, I think it's First Peter. Here to close out. When you go to First Peter, no, First Corinthians first. Then we'll go. It's First Corinthians 1:18. It said, "For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness." Okay, so that's why you know you can take a live screen and you can send it out, to 10 different people. Okay, and you have 8 people that look at what's being said and what's being brought out as foolishness. All right, and you have two, Israelites, that'll take this thing serious. Okay, and begin to become fully persuaded in this thing. So you have the same message going out amongst our people, but you're getting two different reactions. Because remember, just had Caleb had another spirit, well, the elect have another spirit to cleave to this word, to hear this word and believe, to be brought back to life by this word. Okay? 1 Corinthians 1:18, for preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved, it is the power of the Most High. Okay, we read this word and we see the power of the Lord at work real time. Okay, we see, okay, this is all the Lord is doing. Everything starts to click like man goings of the Lord. Okay, nah, He is. Okay, it's the Lord that's doing this. You see, even what Esau Edom is doing, the Lord is behind it on the left hand side. Okay, so to us, when we read these scriptures, man, and we look out into the earth, man, we see the Lord at work. When we see the believers coming back, okay, Jake being edified, yeah, your few sisters that sincerely believe, fighting to do right. We see the power of the Lord at work, man. Okay, so um, let's go here to Second Peter, and we'll end it here. I think it's First Peter, chapter 2. Okay, First Peter 2:5. It says, "Ye also being lively stones are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to the Most High by Yahweh Shah HaMashiach." Okay, so the Lord is building up a house, a dynasty, okay, of kings and priests of Israel. All right, beginning with those 12,000 men from each tribe. Okay, then you have the rest of the 1/3 that fall under that umbrella, men, women, and children that fall under that umbrella. Okay, of this holy priesthood. Wherefore also it is contained in the scriptures, Behold, I lay in Zion a chief cornerstone, elect, precious, and he that believeth on him shall not be confounded. Okay, and that's Yahweh Shai. And we believe on that cornerstone. We built on that cornerstone. Everything that we're doing, as we really believe in this thing, man, and we start to move things out of our life, we start to center our life around Yahweh Shai, that cornerstone. Everything we got is built on Him. You know, everything that our expectations is in Yahweh Shai. We have no expectations in this world. We do what we gotta do to get by day to day. But there's no expectation here. Okay? All our expectations and hopes, all right, are in Yahweh Shai now. Okay? And what he got in the earth. What he got coming to the earth, man. Okay? And we're not going to be disappointed. But if you're building on a 401k, okay, you're trying to, be the first millionaire in your family, okay? You're trying to establish any type of legacy here. You're trying to build on this current society. You're going to be confounded, which goes back into being disappointed, confused, okay? But as we build on Yahweh Shai, we not going to be confounded. We're finna see eternal increase, man, okay? We're finna see a payout, all right, that never stops, okay? You see, this is way bigger than the Bitcoin. Everybody's. That's how you know that Esau was done with something when he started allowing Jake to get involved in it. And if you can, if you savvy, with the stock and you able to, flip, it's cool, okay. But the fact that these common people are involved in stocks, and especially Jake, is in the stocks now. Esau is done with that shit. He finna come with a whole nother thing, okay. Our stock we invest in is Yahweh Shai. Okay. First Peter 1, First Peter 2:7. It says, "Unto you, therefore, which believe." You see, when you add faith to the equation, it gives us a whole different perspective than everyone else. Okay. Unto you, therefore, which believe, he is precious, but unto them which be disobedient, the stone which the builders disallowed, the same is made the head of the corner, man. Okay, which is Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, the chief, hey, the high priest, the king of kings, and the Lord of lords, man. And we fully believe these things. We fully persuaded. Okay, and Yahweh Shai is coming back to conquer the earth in righteousness, man. We just have to endure till he come back by any means necessary, man. Even if we have to take that ultimate sacrifice, man. Hey, we did everything we could to stand, and we're gonna be rewarded in that. Okay? So that's the point. Just want to bring that out, Lord will, you brothers. All right, and you sisters edified. Till next time, say shalom. Kwam Yashabah, Ball soon, shalom.